Good morning. Welcome to lesson 88 in the Course in Miracles. Moving right along, we are still doing reviews, and we are reviewing lesson 75, The Light Has Come, and lesson 76, I Am Under No Laws But God's. The light has come. In choosing salvation rather than attack, I merely choose to recognize what is already there. Salvation is a decision made already. Attack and grievances are not there to choose between what is there and what is not. That is why I always choose between truth and illusion, between what is there and what is not. The light has come. I can but choose the light, for it has no alternative. It has replaced the darkness, and the darkness has gone. These would prove useful forms of specific applications of this idea. This situation cannot show me darkness, for the light has come. The light in you is all that I would see, and use their name. I would see in this only what is there. I am under no laws but God's. Here is the perfect statement of my freedom. I am under no laws but God's. I am constantly tempted to make up other laws and give them power over me. I suffer only because of my belief in them. They have no real effect on me at all. I am perfectly free of the effects of all laws save God's. And His laws are the laws of freedom. For specific forms in applying this idea, these would be helpful. My perception of this shows me I believe in laws that do not exist. I see only the laws of God at work in this. Let me allow God's laws to work in this and not my own. And that is lesson 88. I'm just going to go on to Tina Spalding's channelings. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. We thank you once again for joining us in these lessons each day. Why do we thank you? We thank you because this is my work. This has always been my work, and it will always be my work, to wake minds up to the truth of what they are. You are eternal spiritual beings. You are incredibly powerful creators. You are made of love, from love, for love. If you do not fulfill your purpose to create, be free, express love, generate love, and feel love, you do not live in your true nature, let us say. This idea of God's laws versus human laws is a tricky one for many of you because, as you can see, more and more laws are imposed on you all the time. If you listen to these laws only, you feel constrained, small, and very much under the thumb of the oppressor. If you pay attention to God's laws, which see you as an eternal spiritual being, you invest your time, thoughts, and energy in timeless things. You do not obsess over the body and what it can do for you, or that it might suddenly die on you. You cultivate healthy relationships because you know your relationships with each other are eternal. You pay attention to inspiring ideas about creativity because you know creativity as a natural aspect of your God self. You pay attention. When you understand you are an eternal spiritual being, you pay attention to things that truly feed you, and ironically enough, will help feed you. When you focus on the body, society's laws, and all the limiting beliefs and ideas that impinge your freedom, you do not feel good. You do not feel inspired or expansive. You do not have to destroy those beliefs and ideas and laws. You merely have to turn your gaze away from them and to the laws, ideas, and concepts contained within this text. Those lift you to the realm of peace where you can tap into hidden knowledge. You cannot access this knowledge down in the lower realms of the physical 3D world. You do not have the same frequency. So your life completely changes when you follow God's laws. We encourage you to expand your idea of yourself. We encourage you to follow your inner guidance and follow your heart. The world's laws say you cannot make a living as an artist. You cannot be free. You cannot live a life of happiness and joy. If you listen to them, well, most of you know how that feels. If you listen to God's laws, you follow your heart and get guidance on how to live a wonderful life, find your true purpose, and experience your expanded consciousness. What a wonderful and different feel that has. So we ask you to watch today where you follow the world's laws of scarcity, death, and attack. Turn your thinking around and follow God's laws of love, freedom, and self-expression. We will speak to you again tomorrow. Such powerful lessons and such an incredible channeling that was done a couple of years ago. And for this time when we are being faced with more and more rules and restrictions and more control of our choices, it's important for us to realize that we need to follow the inner laws, the laws that God has given us. Those laws of God will not create chaos. It is the laws of man and this society, when people are feeling that constraint, that gives them the idea to rebel against those laws, that create that chaos, because we rebel in the same level and layer with which we are receiving those laws. And so it's a very physical thing. You can follow your own laws simply by choosing not to go along with the crowd, if you will. And so with lesson 88, the light has come. It's really important to understand that we can follow love, and that love can solve any problem. Love can cross any bridge. Love can mend any relationship. It does not necessarily mean that we can hang out with everybody in this lifetime, but it means there needs to be a sense of respect and integrity that we carry from within. When we walk around and we loathe someone, or we hate someone, or we find that they are our mortal enemy for whatever purpose, and we fear them, that again is coming from that place of darkness. And if you choose to see things from the place of the light and from the place of love, you come from your own strength, your own power, because we are made of that light that we are looking for. Again, in physics, there has been proven research that has shown that we are all made up of light particles and light waves. That is the essence of all that we see in this world. And so we are made up of light. The darkness has no place here. If you are feeling like you are in the darkness, be willing to turn around. Be willing to turn on that light switch, to see things from a perspective of love. And what happens is we can see that someone else has a different opinion in relationships, and they may not agree with us, but we can honor what they feel, even if we don't agree. And maybe we can find a place where we can both walk on that road without feeling like we need to beat the other person up, or beat them into submission, or force them to follow our way. It's not one way in this world. There are many different aspects. The laws of God are all about love and honor and respect. This is about honoring yourself and really tuning in and listening to your own guidance. Use what's going on out here as guidelines. And when we have to follow those laws and those rules that go against our grain, we can infuse light and love and blessings into that, and we do what we need to do here. Jesus followed what he needed to do during his experience of the crucifixion. He did not agree with violence. He did not agree with any of the stuff that they were saying, but he chose love. He endured, but he continued to bless the situation because he knew it was not real. That is part of what we need to do if there are situations that we cannot avoid in this world. And when there are relationships that we just can't make better, it's okay to send them love and honor them as they go on their own way and to take your own path. May you find the light today within yourself. May you see and follow the laws of God. And may you experience the miracles that all of that brings. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.